Hello guys, welcome to another exciting, entertaining and educative video here on Efom TV. My name is Efom Hine. Thank you very much for staying through to this channel, watching our videos, and we appreciate the comments and the reviews. Most of you come into my inbox, send me messages, and then give good suggestions as to how we can make our videos more entertaining, more educative, and I appreciate all of your concerns. Keep them coming, and we appreciate you very much. Today, we are at Akuapem Ekropon. Akuapem Ekropon is the eastern region of Ghana. And what we are doing here, we have built our 15 feet by 45 feet snail greenhouse. And this is another one that we have. We are almost about 90% complete. And I wanted to show you how far we have gone with this project. As soon as you enter, you know, we are here to do our biosecurity here. So that's yet to come. But if you enter, you see that we have already grown our crops. We have already grown our crops. The irrigation system is up and running. And this is just another beautiful investment that somebody has made. And we hope that they are going to reap their returns in multiple folds, because we keep saying that greenhouse system of snail farming is the way to go. The old system where we used to, you know, rear snails in boxes, in car tires, in small compartments, that is done and over it. So today, if you look at this system, we have created our pathway just like we do in all our greenhouses now. We have covered our walls with a polythene material. I mean, it's just the standard, new way of doing the greenhouse system. And we are always happy to show you what we are doing. And I'm going to continue giving you the technical details of each and everything that we have done here. And so I hope you stick to this video to the end and see what we have done so far in this video.
So Ekropon has a lot of valleys and hills, and as you can see, this is a very slopey land that we had to build a greenhouse on. So you can see we've set up our greenhouse nicely. Still continue with the new innovation of building the base with blocks and powering the sprinklers with an electric motor, where there's electricity available. You can see this. We have a filter that's going to filter the water before it enters the sprinklers in the greenhouse. As you enter this greenhouse, you can clearly see that this is quite a big greenhouse, and you can see we've provided our walkway or our pathway, and we've grown our crops in there. This greenhouse has a very slopey landscape, so there was a lot of work that had to be done to get it to this form, and I'll show you in a bit what we had to do to get this greenhouse in this shape. So I'm going to take you around the greenhouse and show you what we did so far and the kind of work that we have done. Most of the crops that we have grown are yet to germinate. You know, mostly some of them are seeds, some of them will take some time. You can see the cocoyam is the cassava is now coming up, growing. We have your cocoyam also here now growing. The cocoyam, sometimes we grow the suckers, so it takes a while before it all springs up, and then before you know, the whole greenhouse is filled with crops and vegetation. So that's the you have your plantain also here. That's the size of the big size greenhouse that you can get. We can also build to custom, whatever size that you want. We can build whatever size that you want, and based on your land size and the scope of work, the target that you want to achieve at the end of the day. And that's what we are going to do. So when you do the greenhouse like this, the best type of soil that you need for your greenhouse is the sandy loam soil. So you need a loamy soil that is also a little bit porous, like sand, to allow for water to freely move in it, and so it does not clog up like clay soil. And the snails, they like moist, and a moist environment, not a very wet environment, so you have to keep that in mind. So when you come out of the greenhouse, this is what you see. So all these rocks and stones that you find behind or at the back of the greenhouse were not just there on their own. These were stones and rocks that have been dug out of the greenhouse. So I was telling you that we had to do a lot of work because this whole place is a very rocky place. So in order to create that environment that will be suitable for the snails, we had to dig out all the rock, all the stones from inside the greenhouse and fill the greenhouse with loamy soil. So that is the kind of work that you have to do if your soil or your land is not suitable. Now, agric is engineering. Agric comes with a lot of fields. So you have to be able to, turn things around and, till the land. You have to be able to create the kind of environment or the kind of atmosphere that you want for your farm to succeed. And so that's a lot of work but it's all good. I mean, that's what we like to do. After that, you have to set up your sprinklers and make sure your sprinklers are working effectively. And that is part of the training that we do for after the farm has been set up. You have to train the client or the owners on how to, tend to their sprinklers, how to tend to the greenhouse itself, how to tend to the shade net. These are all maintenance and management skills and training that you have to give to the owners. Unfortunately, before you can test the sprinklers, and work on them, they have to be on. They have to be on. And so in the whole time that you are in there, you are soaked wet, and then there's nothing that you can do about it. If you want to do a good job, you have to put yourself in that position. So you can see here, I'm trying to clear some of the sprinklers. Some of them clogged up, and you have to clear them before they can work as effectively as you want. So that is how to set up your greenhouse, how to maintain your greenhouse, how to get the best value out of your greenhouse setup. If this is your first time watching our channel, this is a Foam TV, the channel that brings you the latest information in agribusiness, how to set up your own farm, and how to be a successful farmer. everybody, like I say, everybody must get into some farming of a sort, and we specialize in animal farming and some crop farming. So guys, thank you very much for sticking to our channel. Thank you for subscribing. We hope to come your way always when we do our projects, and then hopefully one of these days we'll be working on your project. See you again another time, and thank you for sticking to this channel. Bye bye.